Who you see right now is a reality show contestant losing his mind. Because he is trapped in a reality show that for him has become a living hell. The organizers stripped him naked and left him all alone without any food to eat. But here's the craziest part. He's not really all alone, because 17 million people are actually watching him in this reality show while he is being tortured into madness. Nightfam, you most likely are wondering, what kind of horrible show is this? How is this legal? And how much is he getting paid for it? Sit tight, because you are about to see the most insane reality show ever made on TV. A show so crazy it was banned by the Japanese government.
Hi, どうもこんにちは。ナスイです。というわけで今日は頑張りますんでよろしくお願いします。
See, the mockery begins right from his name. When Tomoaki Hamatsu auditioned for the reality show, the producers named him Nasubi or Eggplant because they thought he looked like one. They mocked the way his face looked. But even worse than the jokes were the lies. Because here's what Nasubi knew going into the show. He believed he was only self-recording his daily experiences for future review. He thought it still wasn't certain if the show would air or not. And so everything you're about to see was captured by him, and even if he didn't give consent and had no idea about it, an average of 17 million viewers would watch it every Sunday night. His humiliation starts when he was first stripped naked, then locked up in a room all by himself with only running water and hundreds of magazines to survive. You can imagine his confusion at this point. How is he expected to survive on just water and magazines? Well, that was when he was finally told the rules to win. He can only eat whatever he wins from magazine contests or he starves. He can only wear whatever he wins from the magazines or he freezes, and he can also only use any stuff that he wins. So if he wins 0 prizes, he will have no food, no clothes, no toothbrush, no toothpaste, no toilet paper, no soap, nothing. All for viewers' enjoyment. What a sick show. Because what went on for over 450 days is something no human deserves to experience. It took him over a week to win only his first meal, which was just a box of jelly. Later on, he survived eating dog food, and when he was lucky, a bag of rice. He never won any clothes, aside from some small panties that couldn't fit him, so Nasubi was shown nude the whole time. And as his torture was being live-streamed, producers would add silly sound effects, making fun of him as he cried and screamed. And then, after 335 days, Nasubi got lucky and won 1 million yen from one of the magazines. He thought by this point his life would get easier, but here is where producers started playing with him some more. Like a guinea pig, Nasubi was blindfolded, moved to South Korea, and challenged again to win more earnings to get a flight back to Japan. Another secluded apartment. No clothes. By now Nasubi already knew how to play, and later on actually succeeded in going home to Japan. But for the audience this meant no more excitement. So the producers took him again to another secluded apartment. Over the months of depriving him of his basic needs, Nasubi had breakdowns, lost a lot of weight, and his speech slowed due to lack of social interaction. At one point he even started talking to puppet animals. And so, finally, when he was taken to that secluded apartment for the 3rd time, with no explanation, Nasubi just started stripping naked. Whether this was already a sign of his insanity, we cannot certainly answer. But eventually, after this, the walls of the apartment finally collapsed. And that was when Nasubi finally learned live TV audience was watching him the whole time. Just imagine how hard it must have been for him to lose his dignity, reputation, and self-respect in front of the whole world, all for the sake of entertainment. It's simply inhumane. And after learning about the worst reality show ever made, I just hope this story makes us think twice about how far we push the limits. Because if millions of us enjoyed a reality show that pushed a man into madness, then it's definitely us humans who need reality check.